Hey everybody, welcome to TTT Urban Homestead. Doing a little video tour. Alright, just got done raining. We've had rain for a couple days, so haven't been able to cut the grass. Got a little sunshine today, so I'm going to do this video. To start out with what I used to have as the squash bed. I pulled all the squash. A couple of plants did get basically hit by the borer bug. So looks like I got a little beneficial lizard guy down there. Got a blue tail. Anyway, he just scrambled underneath the little wood piece. So I put in a couple of eggplants up here. Got the basil plant looking really good, and the marigolds. But I'm kind of redoing this bed, so this is going to be Roma. These are Roma tomatoes. And you get some straw down below them. Alright, and this is the pepper bed. Looking good. I've been picking a lot of peppers. There's one little small one. But been getting really nice size ones. Like that. And then I have picked a lot of the jalapenos. And I'll put a picture in the video of a couple of things that I made from the jalapenos. Alright, garlics and onions. Garlic takes a while, so I'm just letting it do what it does. That's those 3 bags. And then the onions, they're really starting to kind of, the stalk is kind of falling over. So once that falls over, they're ready. As you can see, they're really nice, looking nice. There's one that's leaned over. So I'll probably get these harvested, but I'm just going to wait until the stalk falls over because that's just telling me that it stopped growing. So I'll be picking those this week. And what I do is I pull them out, don't wash them. I just put them in this. Right now I'm using it's a herb drying little thing that's hanging in the back. Alright, green beans, and I have replanted some sunflowers back here because the sunflowers I had were pretty much done. So I wanted to try this year to do a little succession planting. So I put in, I think it's about 7, maybe 7 new sunflowers. These are the mammoth type sunflowers, so they're going to get pretty tall. Alright, green beans still kind of kicking, and I've got a few down here. I need to come out and clean these out. Sometimes I'll let a few of the beans go to use them as seeds. So if they get too big, I just let them go. Sometimes might even let them dry out on the plant. Eggplant, picking a lot of eggplant. These are all doing really good. And then of course the okra. Okra really loves the heat, so it's doing really good. These are about the size I need to be picking, probably a tiny bit smaller, but these are good. So pretty much every day you gotta check the okra, because even a small little okra in a few hours will almost get too big. So this is the row in the back down there. I might put one or two more sunflowers up here, but that'll kind of shade in the afternoon a little bit, the afternoon sun. So that is the front yard. Strawberry bed looking terrible. I am going to redo this year and really make it look really get not about the look. It's about the strawberries actually producing. So I'm probably going to just do like 2 mounded rows in here. maybe use some type of like weed block fabric or something. All right, here's the catio, and I'm growing some of this grass in here. Plus, I've got catnip plants, but it's gone to seed, so it's more on the mint side. So you have to kind of, it'll grow good in the fall and the spring. So, all right, to the back. All right, in the back, let's start with the cucumber area. Continually picking cucumber, and actually I need to get out here today. It's been raining for like the last 36 hours. We've had pretty much not rain all the time, but just kind of keeps raining on me. So there is cucumbers in here that I need to get to. But this is pretty much the longest time I've actually had cucumbers that didn't get wiped out by powdery mildew and stuff like that. I've been using these biological sprays, and they really seem to be working. Plus, I use hydrogen peroxide, a mixture with water, and that helps clean the leaves of any bacteria and stuff that cause that powdery mildew. So I'm not even really seeing any. But after this heavy rain and stuff, I'll probably get out here and hit them at least first with the hydrogen peroxide mix. So it's really kind of you mix water with H2O2 basically. You mix it with water and just, hit the leaves, and it helps clean off those mildews and stuff that happen to come. That kind of kills the spores and stuff that cause it. All right, the mint or the herb area is looking really good. I've got my chives and lemon balm. I've got mints, peppermints. I've got some sage going down here and oregano. It likes this spot. So we'll see how, we're going to have to trim some of that back. And then I got a rosemary here. This was a rosemary from Walmart that you buy in the grocery section for like $2 and something. These do not like a lot of excess water, so I don't even have this hooked up on the irrigation. I just, once it kind of dries out, I'll water it. All right, and I've restarted some tomato plants. These have been going. These that's aroma there. I got the stake in, but I need to tie it up. All right. And this is a lavender I've had for, 4 years. I can actually take some of these and propagate them. And the thyme and chamomile. Chamomile doesn't, I don't know. It might need more sun or less moisture. But I've had chamomile before, and sometimes it just takes off and grows really well. Sometimes it doesn't. All right, this is it is actually a green bean area, and I've got peppers mixed in here, jalapenos. I got a sunflower that's pretty much gone. I'm probably going to just replace that with one of my other ones. But the ones I have are mammoth. So the mammoth would actually grow above this thing, so I just have to put it in the right spot to allow it to grow. Here's my cherry tomato plant, looking pretty rough. So they tend to get hit by these diseases and stuff. But they produce and get a few cherry tomatoes and then grow some more. All right, tomatoes. This is the tomato plants, and I've been keeping an eye out for any type of the green hornworm. Usually by this time of year, I'll have lost a few plants to the hornworm, but I'm really sticking with my inspection and using my biological sprays that target leaf eaters and caterpillars, and they don't affect the beneficial bugs. So here's the pepper area, one of the pepper rows. Got peppers coming out, starting to weight down the. I need to stake these up because I got one up on the hill over there that's kind of falling over. I put some eggplants in a bag. See how that goes. And they seem to be doing okay, producing some eggplants. And I definitely got my banana peppers coming out this year. And there's a plant that I should have had tied up, but it's not broke off, so I'll probably relieve it of some of that weight and then tie it up on the stake. Probably need to get a stake in this one. Looks like jalapeno. This is banana. And these are chili peppers. They're little small peppers. But I'm going to let them turn red to get the full flavor of them. Alright, down to my other row here. Got the sugar baby watermelons. Got a few growing. Hadn't had really a lot of success in the past with these, but this year seems to be going well. And then just more tomatoes doing good. They are starting to kind of, once they get too much rain and stuff, they tend to kind of split, but that doesn't affect the taste of them. This is a new plant coming out, and it's getting the little spots on the leaves, so I'm definitely going to be hitting these with the peroxide spray. And it's not straight peroxide, so it's really a low mixture. Like for a gallon of water, mix up the spray. I'm gonna have maybe a quarter to a third cup of peroxide. You can get peroxide really cheap at Walmart and stuff like that. These are all new plants right here. The other ones pretty much in June had got hit by diseases and stuff, and so I'm replacing them. So if we get them in early enough in the heat and stuff, the tomato plants just love the heat. So maybe not the humidity, but that's where I use the peroxide sprays and stuff to help, and the BT and thing to help keep the diseases down. So that's a pretty big sugar baby watermelon. And I'm just waiting on the little stem needs to turn colors for it to be ripe. Got some morning glory. And this is the Roma area. Not getting a lot of sun, so I need to kind of adjust my strategy on the Romas, but I've probably picked 5 gallons of Romas, and these are pretty much done. There's a few still coming out, but I'm going to move this whole thing to a different area. And coming through. Pool's looking really good. My new setup with the PVC between the pump and filter is really holding out well. So, had a lot of rain, so not having to spend a lot of money on water. Alright, so that's the update for today. And hit the subscribe, like, comment, make a comment if you like. Appreciate it. And we'll see you soon.